All right. We're working on graphs and models. These are some of the things that you need to know before you start taking, or even start thinking about taking calculus, because they do come in handy down the line. So the first thing here we're going to do, we'll call it example 1. So we are going to sketch a graph by point plotting. In order to do that, we are first going to construct a table of values, and then we will plot the values. So for this equation, we will go ahead and we'll use y is equal to x squared minus 2. Now, to be able to find where we have our, what our points are, we're going to say, all right, well, we have x and we have y. We'll say, well, let's try if, x is -2. Let's try when x is -1, when x is 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay? So, we know that when x is -2, because x is squared, that's going to be 2. So 2, that's going to be a positive number. I'm sorry, 4. So that means you're going to have 4 minus 2, which gives you a 2. If x is a -1, you're going to end up with 1. 1 minus 2 is going to give us our -1. If x is 0, then y is going to be -2. If x is 1, y is going to be -1. If x is 2, it's going to be 4 minus 2. So that gives us our 2. And if x is 3, we end up with 3 squared, which is 9 minus 2, giving us 7. As you can see here now, we have our points that we can go ahead and put on a graph. Okay, here. So we have our y and our x. So we said that when x was -2, right? Let me go ahead and actually put in these values here. And I know they might not be according to how you would typically write them, because I do have my x's widely spaced than my y's, but it should work out. Okay, so we know that when x is -2, y is at 2. Okay, so this is our 2. We know that when x is -1, y is at -1. So we're down here. When x is 0, y is -2. So here we are. When x is 1, y is -1. When x is 2, y is 2. When x is 3, y is 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be our 7 here. And we'll be right there. And so what we could do is we can go ahead and connect our points here. And we end up with our parabola. So this is how you can represent an equation of y is equal to x squared minus 2 using its points to create a graph.